given the verdict the other way round by assigning that I have 3 high courts I have filed along with my objection.
आप पहले मिस्टर आप दाएं चले जाते हैं.
Sir.
Appeals petitions preferred by the accused victims will not be dismissed on the ground that delay cannot be condoned beyond 90 days. The High Courts may proceed with writ petitions challenging the provisions of the UAPA.
The appeals can proceed with the writ petitions challenging the provisions of Unlawful Activities Act.
Milord.
Now here Viris is not under challenge.
Milord.
The proceedings are in the nature of bail applications,
Milord.
seeking bail to be granted.
The High Courts may proceed with writ petition challenging the provisions of the UAPA till the next date of hearing.
Yes.
Appeals petitions preferred by the accused victims will not be dismissed on the ground that delay cannot be condoned beyond 90 days.
ठीक है. So we are not dismissing. We
Lordship, this is a matter in which we must first get over the burden of delay, Lords. The registry has pointed out there's a 273-day delay.
You other day when you were appearing through video conferencing,
Lords.
you said that you are having some judgments. Mr. Rauf probably, Rafiq or Rauf. Tahir Saab said that he's having some judgments where Bombay High Court and Gujarat High Court has condoned the delay.
Yes, Lords. I have filed a list
Actually, they are bail applications in the form of criminal appeals, like SC/ST Act.
Lords.
Am I right?
Yes, Lords.
ठीक है. कौन सा judgment है दिखाइए?
Lords, we have filed a compilation, Lords. It is within the reference folder.
Just show us one judgment.
Lords. The first one is Farhan Sheikh. In the reference folder, Lords, has a folder called Judgments on Limitation.
Yes. Condonation of delay support documents or limitation judgments.
Lords.
Limitation judgments. Yes.
Lords.
Farhan Sheikh.
In the reference folder, Lords, limitation judgments. Not in the pleadings folder. The first item, Lords, is Farhan Sheikh, where the court, Lords, considered at length the question of whether 21(5) of the NIA Act.
Just a minute. Wait.
Lords.
Yes, Mr. Singh.
Lords, may I, before...
My lord, that judgment was stayed by the Honorable Supreme Court. That judgment has also been filed by my friend and I have also filed it by reply, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, may kindly come to
The
the-
judgment of Delhi High Court has been stayed.
was
Yes.
stayed, my lord.
And then finally what happened?
Thereafter, it was rendered infructuous, my lord, and was dismissed. And similar petitions are pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. And the special bench has been constituted by the Honorable Supreme Court. And there are at least 4, if not 5 high courts which have given the verdict the other way round by assigning that I have 3 high courts I have filed along with my objection.
आप पहले मिस्टर आप दाएं चले जाते हैं.
Sir.
Show us the reference made to the Honorable Supreme Court and that it is pending.
My lord.
Where is the reference made to the Honorable Supreme Court?
My lord. My lord, the
it's part of my compilation.
It is part of your
Compilation. If my Lord will go to my index, the index of this document.
Yeah.
First is Farhan Sheikh, second is Faisal Hassam Ali. So 1 till 6 are different High Court decisions,
Right.
and then 7
Yes.
is a Supreme Court decision that my friend is talking about,
Yes.
where Farhan Sheikh was stayed. 8 is Sarfaraz Ali, where a condemnation of delay application was challenged, and that's also pending. Then Manoj will come to 10, Sajal Awasthi,
Ji.
where the court considered a batch of all these petitions. 3 of them were remanded to the Delhi High Court because they challenged the constitutionality of UAPA. The remaining petitions, which are on the question of 21(5), whether directory or mandatory, is pending before the Supreme Court. And
The issue is
Manoj,
that
The issue is not clear, man.
just a minute, wait for a minute. In Sajal Avasti,
Look.
from your compilation and summary only I am reading, I have not gone through
Look.
the judgment. Delay was condoned and directions were issued that the appeals petitions preferred by the accused victims will not be dismissed.
Correct.
So we will not dismiss your appeals in terms of the Sajal Avasti.
yes,
But be fair to us,
Look.
do we have the mandate to proceed with the matter on merits after condoning the delay during the pendency of this matter before the Honorable Supreme Court?
Look.
This is the only
Yes.
question which is required to be answered today.
yes, Manoj.
As far as dismissal of your appeal is concerned, we are conscious of this fact
Look.
that unless that issue is decided by the Supreme Court, your appeals are not liable to be dealt with in
Look.
any manner.
Manoj. So Manoj will have Sajal Awasthi.
Yes.
First, Manoj, please have page 173 itself.
Yes.
The right on top, WPC 1076, 1096, and 1167.
Yes, sir.
The writ petitions are disposed of in terms of signed order, pending applications if any shall stand disposed of.
Right.
So this is a batch which is referred to in earlier page 169. That's relevant for us. WP criminal number 114, criminal appeal 20 of 22, and so on and so forth. relist in the week commencing 24th of February 2025, it is made clear that no adjournment will be granted on the next date of hearing. Till the next date of hearing, appeals petitions preferred by the accused victims will not be dismissed on the ground that delay cannot be condoned beyond 90 days. The High Courts may proceed with writ petitions challenging the provisions of the UAPA, which is a reference to the first paragraph. Parties will file written submissions not exceeding so on. So, my lords, this was the court's direction in a batch of matters.
We have understood
My
that.
lords,
Now, when this matter is coming up before the Honorable
my
Supreme
lords, the next date was I have handed across a list of 26th of August, my lords.
26th of August. So we are bound to wait till that.
My lords,
date.
it appears, my lords, that the Supreme Court's of the view that we can go ahead and hear these matters.
No,
And my
we
lords,
we cannot, but see,
my lords,
what they have said is that the appeals can proceed with the writ petitions challenging the provisions of Unlawful Activities Act.
my
Now
lords,
here, Viris is not under challenge.
my lords,
The proceedings are in the nature of bail
my
applications,
lords,
seeking bail to be granted unless that issue of limitation is decided by Honorable Supreme Court as to whether the judgment of Supreme Court, the Delhi High Court or other high courts, as have been referred to by you, are correct that provisions of section 29(2) of the Limitation Act will extend, and that the limitation provided in the statute will not be the sacrosanct period of limitation,
my lords.
because fundamental rights of a person are involved. We will not be able to deal with this issue.
My lords, may I, my lords, is reading the second last paragraph. The High Courts may proceed with writ petition challenging the provisions of UAPA. That, my lords, is a reference to WP 1076 of 2019. So that's already been remanded. I am concerned, my lords, with the third paragraph. Till the next date of hearing,
Yes.
appeals petitions preferred by the accused victims will not be dismissed on the ground the delay cannot be condoned beyond 90 days.
ठीक है, so we are not dismissing. We adhere by the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court. We are not taking any adverse view
My lords,
on your appeals.
my lords,
Prima facie, we are also in agreement with the Delhi High Court
my lords,
that since substantive right is involved,
my lords,
uh, limitation should not come in your way of seeking your freedom.
my lords,
See, merits we are not dealing with.
my lords,
Limitation we are talking
Lords.
about. But since there is a matter is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, it will not be proper for us to take a call because that will be judicial impropriety. So let us wait till this decision.
Lords, given because lords, given the fact that what I've handed across, lords, is how the matter went to the Supreme Court. There's a whole bunch of High Court matters who have taken a view even after, my lords.
But since these views are subject to review by Honorable Supreme
Lords.
Court and it is pending before Honorable Supreme Court.
Lords,
Now, just come out of the shell of your party and as a council advisors, will it be proper for us to deal with the matter when it is still pending on the aspect of limitation? We are not dismissing your appeal.
Lords.
We will be simply adjourning them, awaiting decision of the Honorable Supreme Court.
because my sense is, my lords, the order actually came because of the fear of the parties in the Supreme Court that all the matters are getting held up because the Supreme Court is unable to hear these petitions.
No,
So it was in
not
that light.
It is not that. It appears that matter came up before Honorable Supreme Court because there were divergent views given
Lords.
by different high
Yes,
courts.
yes.
So there has to be a finality of view whether the limitation prescribed in the NIA Act
My lords,
will be sacrosanct and binding, or that what has been held by Delhi High Court in para 68, that in matters of life and liberty, the period of limitation cannot come in the way of
Lords.
seeking redressal of the grievance.
my lords,
So since there are divergent views, Supreme Court has to finally take a call whether the statutory provisions are sacrosanct and binding, or that period of limitation can be extended in view of the provisions contained in section 29(2) of the Limitation Act.
my lords.
I think that is the issue which is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. And till that is decided, we are in agreement that we should not dismiss the appeals, but we should at the same time wait for the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court.
May I make one submission?
Please बताइए.
My understand petition appeal is condemnation of delay is in.
Yes.
In my case, there is no condemnation of delay.
So we'll hear you. If there is no condonation of delay, we are hear you. Because the only issue which is pending before Honorable
It is
Supreme.
related to their appeal also.
हाँ, yes.
I am not Mohammed.
ठीक है. ताहिर साहब आपको सुनेंगे.
Please.
अगर डिले कंडोनेशन तो आपका कौन सा नंबर का केस है?
It's 2.2 lakhs.
2.2. Yes, is he right that there is no
It has been
limitation?
filed within limitation
हाँ तो
prescribed.
we'll hear him. देखिएगा 2.1 में लिखिएगा. 2.1 that Shri
Jawahar Raja, my lords, with
Jawahar Raja, learned counsel for the petitioner, present in person, along with Shri
Ahmad
Eh,
Ibrahim and
eh?
Aishwarya.
Ahmad Ibrahim and Aishwaryam.
Ahmad Ibrahim and Shri Aishwarya Chaudhary.
Aishwarya.
ठीक है. Issue of limitation of filing of appeal in the form of bail applications is pending before Honorable Supreme Court in title पे है. In Sajal Avasti versus Union of India, writ petition within bracket civil bracket close anno dot 1076 of 2019, and it is informed that this matter is likely to come up for hearing on
27th of August.
27th of August 2025. Therefore, in terms of the propriety of judicial discipline, let this matter be posted for hearing on 2nd September 2025, awaiting decision of Honorable Supreme Court on the aspect of limitation, that is, whether the period of limitation mentioned in the NIA Act is sacrosanct or can it be condoned in view of the fundamental rights of a citizen to seek redress of his grievance. Full stop. Next pair. Shri Tahir, आइए Tahir साहब.
Mulad, just a correction, Mulad. It's Sajal Avasti is the one that was remanded to the High Court. So the matter that's pending is Sushila Devi versus Union of India.
Sushila Devi versus Union of India. Now
And the next date is 26th of August, not 27th, my mistake.
26 अगस्त कर दीजिएगा उसको. चलिए.
तो नेक्स्ट
I'm
डेट
so
उसके
sorry.
बाद की ठीक
हैं?
करनी, नेक्स्ट डेट उसके बाद की आपको देनी पड़ेगी.
तो
Second-
2 सितंबर उसके पहले आता है कि बाद में आता है?
अच्छा,
नहीं नहीं बताइए तो थोड़ा सा.
मुझे 2 अगस्त सुनाई दिया. आई अपोलोजाइज फॉर दिस.
आइए ताहिर साहब.